Hey, shalom, brothers and sisters. I welcome you back. Thank you again for joining me today. Today, I want to talk about the biblical patriarch named Methuselah. They don't in the Bible. They don't really talk too much about him, except in a genealogy thing. And you can look it up yourself. It's in Genesis chapter 5, verses 21 to 32. Check that out. But of course, when you hear the name Methuselah by some people out there, they refer to he's considered the longest living human being, and that's what his claim to fame is. He lived a ripe old age of 969 years old. Yes, he did. And I'm just going to give a little bit of information about it, but I encourage you to read that chapter and those verses in Genesis. So Methuselah, it's the man of the dart or javelin, son of Enoch and grandfather of Noah. And he died just before the start of the flood. The name is primitive Hebrew, meaning when he is dead, he shall be sent. Now, Met, then you, and Shula meaning he shall die, I shall be sent. Name is a prophecy of judgment. Now Genesis chapter 7 verse 6 here says, Noah was 600 years old when the flood waters were on the earth. 600 years old. Starting with the age of Methuselah, when his son Lamech was born, he was 187. Adding to that, Lamech's age when he begat Noah was 182. And the age of Noah when the flood waters came, 600 years. And the total makes him 969 years old at the time of the flood occurred. That is the age which he died. So like I said, I encourage you to check out those chapter and verses in Genesis. You had Lamech, and you got Enoch and Noah, and Noah. He walked with the Father, and he did right. And we know the story about the flood, of course, Noah's flood. And anyways, Methuselah, like I said, he ain't really mentioned too much in Scripture, just like by the genealogies and stuff like that, but it doesn't mean he's less important. I'm sure in his life he did some wonderful things, and he lived the best he could, obeying Yahweh, doing what was right. And Lamech, on the other hand, it is said and claimed that he was the first one to have more than one wife, polygamy. He was the originator of it. And Enoch, I did a video on Enoch. You can check that out. I did that a couple weeks ago or something. Check it out. It's on my channel here, and you could learn a lot about Enoch and who he was, what happened, and things like that. You can draw your own conclusions. Whatever I said, you can draw your own conclusions. But anyways, I just wanted to share that with you, and I'm sorry this is so short, but there ain't much else to really say about him except those little facts. And I thank you again for joining me, and be sure to check out my other videos, and please give me a big thumbs up, hit that notification bell, and also I appreciate if you subscribe and check Genesis, check those verses out in Genesis about him, and that's all I have to say about that. I thank you again for joining me. Till we meet again, peace out and shalom.